specifically off the breaking ball from the breaking ball. I think you've got to look at it probably not just in isolation. There's a lot of parts to it. There's the pressure you can exert on the actual quality of the opposition's kicks, and then there's, I suppose, how you organise or how you align your players around, first of all, the stuff that they do in the air, the way they contest, the way Stock and the way Jonesy get the boys contesting in the air gives you the best chance of winning the ball back. And then how you organise your players in the zones around there, how loaded they are towards winning the breaking ball if you don't field it in the air. All of those little parts are pretty important, because it has blown the game open now. You know, before it was like the odd time teams would try and catch you with a quick throw, create unstructured or take a quick tap. Now, you know, potentially every second or third kick can be something that just blows the game up. So it is a challenge for defence, but it's been good for the game.
Jan?
Klopt.
Tony, I know Russia said it's been made clear that you're staying until after the World Cup, but give us your opinion.
As it played out, it was very surprising. I think New Zealand Rugby made a change. They obviously felt that it was required. I think they're looking at appointing a coach this week at some stage. So, and I only know as much as you guys. It's obviously between Dave Rennie and Jamie Joseph, and they're both quality coaches, both experienced international level. And whoever gets the job, I can guarantee you your backs will be very good this year.
Steve? What? Sorry, Jan?
Ja.
Yeah. Steve?
Tony, just thought that they mentioned before they go with the T2 extend all of you guys, and obviously South Africa's bit of the definitive teams was we're waiting 2 months of credit. I mean, have you made any call on whether you'd like to extend your stay in South Africa or changing your views? Sort of just keep an eye on what's happening in Tuesday.
I haven't thought about it, to be fair. I'm just going to get through this next 2 years, fully committed to South Africa until after the World Cup. So, and what will be, will be. If I, just haven't really thought what I'm going to do after the World Cup.
That's
That's it. And Jerry, just talk us through what you make one makeup of Six Nations kind of think of moving the situation, especially with Ireland. I mean, there was something that against England important to big shots there, not in players within their first or any very important situation in Six Nations and how often spread again.
The overview of the Six Nations so far, I think it's been incredibly, it's been really entertaining. I think primarily everyone would have probably looked at the outset and said probably it was between France and England, and it just shows just how much contest is in the game now that you just can't, like, you look at the way Italy beat Scotland, you look at the way Scotland went and they turned England over, and then you look at the way Ireland, who weren't going particularly well, went and they performed against England. I think that because there's so much contest in the game, it means it's never predictable, which is what you want from top level sport. Probably not what coaches want. We want to see things, progressing all the time. But I think that it's been a really good advert for the game, and it's been really exciting. And I think specifically with Ireland, I think there was a lot of questions around Ireland, and I suppose when we finished the November tour, I went home, I'm listening to that all the time, and I think that the performance against England in the last game, away from home was resounding. It was really impressive.
Gents, for you both, you were two of the new.
I think the biggest one is that, like, maybe if you speak real plainly, is that like Jacques had has laid the massive foundation for the 2 World Cup wins with the work that he did around the defence, and I think that was probably something that was overarching around the South African game is embracing the stuff that South Africans do better than anyone else, which is being so physical, being so fit as well. And I think that's given a great framework. I think Tony's come in and he's there's probably been a little more evolution towards the attack in terms of the attack was not as constrained going forward then, and Brownie's taken it to another level. I don't think you can ever say you can consolidate and sit on something and say it's okay, because as we've seen, we just chatting with the Six Nations, the game is constantly evolving, and you've got to be on it every single week looking to see where is there a small gain that you can make there and take advantage of the direction the game is going? And I think Brownie has been world class at doing that with us.
I'd say us not just defend for long periods of time, not just attack or go to the kicking game. I think the evolution of the Springbok rugby is how we combine our defence, attack, kicking game, set piece, and we combine it together and try and put teams under massive pressure to obviously score points and win test matches. So we never ever look at a test match where we're going to attack and we're going to put these guys under huge pressure with our attack. We always go, this is how we control the game, this is how we use our kicking game, this is how we use our defence to create turnovers, and then we build our attack off those two things. So I think there's probably been the evolution. The players have enjoyed it, the players have got better as we've gone through the last couple of years. They're starting to understand how it all fits together now. So I feel as though we're in a powerful position to push that forward over the next 12 months.
And there was also, there was also talk about getting into a position where you didn't need a referee to make a 50-50, that you had to be able to be more adaptable. You feel you got a lot of that right last year?
Yeah, I think so. I think no rugby team can look at the Springboks and go, if we shut this down, we're going to win the test match. I think we've got so many different layers to our game now. We can win with defence, we can win with scrum, we can win with the maul, we can win with the kicking game, we can win with counter-attack, we can win with turnover attack, we can win with set-piece attack. So I think we're a lot more dangerous as a rugby team now, and it's exciting to see where we can push it.
What is all these guys?